guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are making a BTS beaded bag. I had a lot of fun making this bag. I absolutely plan to do it again. Now this did take about 3 to 4 days, so I did fast forward it because I didn't know if you guys wanted a very long video of like full step-by-step on how to do this. So if you do, comment down below and let me know, and I can make a separate video on like full step-by-step on how you can actually achieve this. Also, let me know what groups you would like to see. Today's is BTS. I do plan to make an EXO one, a GOT7 one, and a VAV one, and I don't really need all these bags, but they are a lot of fun to make, and you can get really creative. You can do your own color scheme and like all of that stuff, so it is a lot of fun. Just let me know on any groups that you would like to see. I did also make a Pikachu bag like this one, so let me know if you want to see another make of a Pikachu, because I would be more than happy to make that. Okay guys, awesome. Did you like that little ASMR in the beginning of this video with the beads? If you did, give this video a thumbs up and even comment down below and let me know. I had a lot of fun. At first I didn't know if I was going to actually put that in there, but you know what? It was actually a lot of fun to record that, and even just hearing it, like, it was a lot of fun. So hope you enjoyed it. If you don't, I won't do that again, but if you do, anytime I make another bag like out of beads like this, I will just add that in there because it's kind of like a little fun touch. So this is a perfect video for us to just sit and talk about BTS. So I'm gonna kind of talk about like my biases and like the songs that I started listening to, like my favorite like top songs by BTS, and kind of like, I don't know, like the rabbit hole that is BTS. And what I mean by that is, like, when you listen to a new group and you find a new group that you haven't ever heard of, and you listen to them and you're like, oh, this is really good, and then you start listening to their music, and then you continue listening to their music, then you start watching interviews of them and you're like, oh, these guys seem pretty cool, and then you continue doing that, and the whole process just continues, and it's over and over again. Like, that is what K-pop is, and BTS is always that rabbit hole. Like, you start and you look into it and you're like, oh, I really like the song, and then you continue, and then it's never ending. It just happens all the time. So did you guys have a similar experience when you got introduced to BTS? Like, when did you first hear of BTS? Was BTS like the first group that you ever listened to in K-pop, or who was your first group that you listened to K-pop? Oh goodness, I'm rambling now. So let's actually get into like my biases and my top songs by BTS. So my main bias is V, because, you know, it's V. I just feel like I can't say anything else. Like, it's just V. Like, phenomenal singer, phenomenal dancer. They're all great dancers, but yes. And then I would say Jin is my bias record because, well, okay, so I feel like BTS has more than just like one bias record. Like, I feel like there's a lot of bias records. So Jin is my bias record because of the dad jokes. Love dad jokes. It's great. It's phenomenal. I love sarcasm, and you just get a lot of that in dad jokes. So like, he's my main bias record. But then you got like Jimin, who's a bias record because like it's Jimin, and then Cookie, like same with him, like it's just him, and then RM, and then J-Hope and Suga, like, whoo. Now I'm moving on. Instead of just talking about my bias and bias records, like, I could just talk about my biases and bias records like all day. So let's move forward. The first song that I actually ever listened to by BTS, I do want to just say I was not there for debut. I do know that. I started listening to BTS right before they did their comeback for Blood, Sweat, and Tears, so their Wings comeback. So it's right around that era that I came back. So one of the first songs I actually heard was War Hormone, and then I listened to Boy With Love, and then listened to Danger, and I believe I also listened to Fire and No Not Today. I think that was like my next ones after that, and then it was Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and then the whole rabbit hole that happened afterwards, and I just continued listening to all of BTS, and yes, here I am now. So yeah, now BTS comes out with a lot of bops, I will say that, and I would have to say like my number one song by them, like my number one favorite song that I have played so many times that it's not even okay, is Mic Drop, but the remix version I do like both versions, but I like the remix version because every time I listen to it, like I just get pumped for the day, like I'm ready to go, like that's in my workout playlist, like let's get it, let's go kind of thing. Like that's what that song is. I absolutely love it. I do also really like Dope, like Let's Throw It Back, like Dope, Fire, No, like Not Today, like all of those definitely in my workout playlist. I do like Danger because again it's like another workout playlist one, but I do really love I'm Fine. I love Magic Shop, like that one's such a pretty song, like I really do like that. And then I like all their solos because I do actually own their Love Yourself concert video, like DVD, and I love all their solos that they have in there. And I don't know, like I love all the sparkly glittery outfits, and it just works very well for Love Yourself. And I do really like all their meanings for their songs because they have like, it's music is such a phenomenal thing because whether or not you can understand what that person is saying or what the song is about at first, and like when you look it up, like music has that same meaning and it brings people together. It's like food, but like you don't get fat from it because you're not eating, you're just listening to music, like you're being fed by music. Like music is one of those things that if you're having a bad day, like you listen to it and it can change however like your day is, what's going on, how the rest of your day can be. And BTS is like that one, like if you need like that hype thing, like you're gonna listen to BTS. So now I'm actually gonna talk about the DIY itself. First off, I can't believe I had a Ritz cracker like wrapper in the scene, so I'm sorry. I do end up moving it here in a minute. Like your girl got a snack when she's making things, like it just happens. Like my bad. There we go, it's gone, it's good, we're golden. Now I did get all of my supplies from Joann's except for the fishing line, and all the supplies that you're actually going to need for this bag is pony beads, fabric, fishing line. You'll need some needles, like yarn needles, in order to actually stitch the beads through each other. And then if you want to add a zipper, like a zipper pocket, you would want to get one of those too. I thought about adding one, but I didn't, so I'm good without it. I do also recommend that if you have a sewing machine, use it, because I had to hand stitch all the lining together, which normally isn't that big of a deal, but it is kind of a process and it can be a little difficult, especially when you are trying to stitch the inside lining of the bag correctly and to match fairly well, and you don't want any of it to fray and like rip open inside the bag because then it would be harder to fix it if that happens. But yes, I do recommend using a sewing machine because I did struggle a lot hand stitching the inside of this bag. Alrighty guys, so I am going to go. I am still getting used to voiceovers, so I'm not quite sure what to talk about in my voiceovers and how to prolong it out. So if you have any questions for me or anything like that, comment down below and let me know. That way I can actually answer those in my next voiceover because I think that would be fun. Also, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up as that does help me out. Also subscribe as I upload every Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!